You're tuned to the AUSPACK Files live from the AUSPACK 2022 exhibition floor. And I'm joined, I'll say that again. I'm joined by Matt Johnson, MD of Trimatt Systems. Matt, welcome to the show.
Thanks very much, Grant. Great to be here.
Fantastic. Now, can you tell us a little bit about Trimatt Systems?
Yeah, Trimatt, we started the business, or I started the business in 2005 from my humble kitchen and lounge room. And we come up with a business plan that we felt would take some time to develop, so we needed to have patience. So 2005 to now, 17 years later, we've stuck to the core elements of our business, and we're now developing products and exporting them. So
cool. I hear you're a bit of an inventor, that you create machines for building machines.
That's how we get our thrills.
Cool.
We like to disrupt the market.
Yep.
I think the award that we received the other day was all about a product that we changed the dynamics of how products were constructed.
Okay.
So that certainly is things that interest us, to do something new, different, and innovate.
So what were some of those innovations? Can you tell us about some of the machinery you've made?
Well, we had a customer approach us about 8 years ago, and they had a product that involved a lot of paper, a lot of collateral, that basically the products were designed to be hand constructed. So there was a lot of collateral involved, the cost involved in the packaging, and also the labor involved. So they charged me with, I suppose, the responsibility to help them come up with a better way of doing things. 1, to reduce material, 2, to reduce the labor, and 3, to make the package still look nice enough and presentable enough to give the customer an experience when they purchase the product.
Fantastic.
So that for us was exciting, because we got a chance to use our innovation skills and our creativity.
Yep.
And then we had to build a machine all around that.
Oh, wow. So you were being like, so you're a group of engineers.
Yes.
Who aren't just rote engineers. You're like cutting edge, coming up with all great new ideas and letting your innovations go wild.
Yeah, I think a lot of people identify us with that.
Yep.
And it's what we enjoy doing. We have a lot of new products in plan right now. So the coming years are pretty exciting for us, not just for export, but also domestic.
Cool. And I'm told that you're also working, the products you make, they support short run, not like the classic. If you're ordering boxes, you'd say, "I'll give me 3,000 of those. I'll turn up in a few months."
True.
You can do small, bespoke batches.
Sure. We have machinery where customers do production runs of, say, 20 million. And with a machine that runs at 20,000 per hour, sometimes they still have multiple machines. However, we have smaller markets, and for example, in Australia, our volumes aren't as large as some of our overseas clients. So we have identified the need for just-in-time production of colour printing on packaging goods.
Okay.
So we've launched that at the show here, the Trimatt 1170.
Yep.
And we've actually had amazing response to it.
Cool.
So short run, just-in-time production, allowing people to provide an affordable solution to customers wanting to order small quantities.
Fantastic. So everything from the small bespoke to the massive production lines.
Sure, that's right.
Wow, fantastic. And as I just heard then, not just in Australia, but selling to customers overseas as well.
Correct. And that was part of my plan, was to develop unique applications that solve difficult problems here in Australia, make sure that we're satisfied that they're reliable and stable and they're accepted.
Yep.
And then we took that to the international market.
Fantastic.
So I participated in exhibitions overseas, and there's quite an appetite for our equipment throughout Southeast Asia and Europe.
That's amazing. Oh, very well done. And it sounds like a very well-earned award.
I've got to say, I really think my team deserve it extremely much. They've worked very, very hard.
Yep.
They're dedicated, and they've stuck with the business. I have workers that have been with my company for such a long time, and the value that brings is incredible.
Oh yeah, that's worker retention is a major sign of you're doing it right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. I look after them, and they look after me.
Fantastic. It's a good working relationship.
Yes.
So we're here at AUSPACK 2022. If somebody is coming down today or tomorrow, the last day of the show, what are they likely to find when they come to your stand, aside from your smiling face? Sure.
Well, being at AUSPACK, we identified that fast-moving consumer goods is, I suppose, a sector that's interesting for us.
Yep.
We are in so many market sectors, from print to plastic cards to pharmaceutical to packaging. So we have a machine here called our Fold Line 9000, which we're launching at the show. and it's capable of giving companies the ability to produce sleeves for meat trays, fast meals. So our machine is a small footprint
Okay.
folder gluer,
Yep.
which gives companies and printers in particular an opportunity to actually finish those sleeves in-house. So not just print them, but
Yep.
also fold and glue them finished, ready to go to the end user.
The whole 9 yards.
The whole 9 yards. And we can run that machine up to 20,000 products per hour.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Yep.
So come on down to the show.
Come on down to the show and see Trimatt.
Yep, and see some amazing machinery and
Sure.
talk to some incredible people.
Exactly right.
Okay, well, anything else you'd like to say while you're here?
No, I'd just like to thank you for the opportunity.
Yep.
And I just would like to ask the audience out there to come down and talk to the team at Trimatt.
Matt, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Terrific. Thanks, Grant.
And don't forget, folks, we'll be back soon with another discussion on the AUSPACK files. So please stay subscribed to this channel and watch for new updates throughout the day. We'll be bringing them to you every half hour or so, depending on who's around to chat.